What's T YouTube fam? It's your girl TK, and today I have decided that I wanted to get online and speak to you guys about Matt Gaetz. Now, I want you guys to understand something. I recently got online and I told you this man has been accused of sex trafficking. As a matter of fact, he has been going through investigation after investigation over something so heinous, something so serious, something I would consider a prohibited personnel practice. Now, I want you guys to understand something. Before I get into speaking, in totality about Matt Gaetz, I want you to understand that his friend, a tax collector, someone who is in charge of our interests within the communities, he was basically sentenced to 11 years for violating, his official duties, stalking, and most importantly, he was sex trafficking. Now, what's interesting is that they're trying to tie Matt Gaetz to the tax collector, the official, the person who had went to jail for 11 years. My question is, if Matt Gaetz is responsible, why hasn't he been held accountable? Why haven't they suspended him? Why haven't they taken this situation very serious? Because that's a 17-year-old child, not a grown woman. You know what I'm saying? And if she was being sex trafficked, that offense should not be taken lightly. Now, before I get into my reasoning on why I am speaking about Matt Gaetz today, I want you guys to understand, if you are new to my channel, what is T? I hope this is the content that you are interested in, and if so, make sure that you know that you can like, comment, and subscribe. Please keep those notifications on so you know when your girl is online. Now let's get into this. Now, I want you guys to know something. Before I get into talking heavily about Matt Gaetz, I want you to understand that human trafficking is a very serious offense. As a matter of fact, you can look up the law under 18 U.S.C. 1581. It's basically a federal offense, and the penalties can be life. Well, it can be up to life in prison. You know what I'm saying? It's something that is not to be played with. And also I want you guys to note as well, human trafficking is also a form of slavery. People want to hold you down, hold you back. And that behavior should not be tolerated. It should not be allowed. It should not be accepted. And most importantly, it is not only a felony offense, it's also a prohibited personnel practice. And if Matt Gaetz is being alleged of doing something, irresponsible, illegal, he should definitely be held accountable, period. I think the reason why I am so interested in Matt Gaetz, as well as the FBI or the Department of Justice, is because they took the initiative to start an investigation on Matt Gaetz. And again, if you guys aren't aware, Matt Gaetz is a U.S. representative for the Republican Party. You know what I'm saying? He's a federal employee. Now, I want you guys to know there was 3 things that I've definitely found very interesting. Number one, the first thing they did to start the investigation was they seized his cell phone. You know what I'm saying? They were seizing records within his cell phone, his communications. I thought that was very interesting. And although they seized his cell phone, they still have stalled an investigation. Like, what's really tea on that? The second thing that they did was they basically offered his ex-girlfriend immunity. So basically they're saying, you know what? If you tell us what's going on with Matt Gaetz, you don't have to worry about a thing, not a thing, honey. You know what? You're not going to be charged criminally. You're fine, honey. Speak or forever hold your peace. All right, guys. So the third thing that I found very much so interesting when I'm thinking about Matt Gaetz is the fact that the feds, the Department of Justice, are now saying there's a documented liar on this case. Well, the thing that's really getting to me is the person that you are saying that is a documented liar is the tax collector, the individual, the public official that was sentenced to jail for 11 years. Not even jail. Homeboy is in prison. He's in prison for 11 years. You were able to put a paper trail together on his ass. You were able to see what was really tea. And if they were conspiring to commit a crime, if they were conspiring to sex traffic a 17-year-old child, then you should be able. I'm sorry, you should be able to hold him accountable. Not only the tax collector, but Matt Gaetz should definitely be held accountable for the things that he has done, the illegal behavior allegedly that he has committed. It shouldn't be that difficult. Like, I'm really finding it very interesting what they're saying. I'm also finding it hard to believe that they have, telephone communications. You basically have the ex-girlfriend's statement. You're basically saying if she says anything about what is tea with Matt Gaetz that can hold him accountable, she doesn't have to worry about anything criminally. And on top of that, you have a paper trail of the public official, the tax collector, who has committed crimes, not only while he was in office, but with a 17-year-old child. You got his ass. And then you have Matt Gaetz. I mean, 1 + 1 is 2. It should not be difficult. So my question is, what is really tea? Why are they stalling? Why are they not doing their job? Why are they not holding this man accountable? And why are they not looking at these prohibited personnel practices? Usually I'm tapping on the board because I'm usually putting notes up there. And I see I didn't put down today that was a prohibited personnel practice that we should be looking at, but it is. Because Matt Gaetz is a public official. And I still, again, don't understand. Maybe you do. Maybe you can help me understand, like, what's really tea? What's really the reasons why they're stalling with Mr. Matt Gaetz? Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this content. And if you did, make sure that you know that you can like, comment, and subscribe. Please keep your notifications on so you know when your girl is online. Peace, love, and happiness, guys. Stay safe, stay blessed, and remember always, darling, mind your motherfucking. I'm out this bitch. Bye.